It's dangerous to go alone. Take this.
And welcome to the Realm of Geekdom. This is Nerd Breaking News. I got the Professor, the Eagle, the Kid here with us. And we are going to go ahead and review D23 that happened last weekend. So, Kid, give us a little update on what D23 is before we jump in with our multi-series videos that we're going to be doing about this event.
So D23 is Disney's annual convention show where it typically happens in Anaheim, California, close to Disneyland, 2 blocks away or something from the Anaheim Convention Center. Essentially what it is an update on Disney on every aspect of movies, TV shows, theme parks, basically flexing. Disney flexing on all their IPs of current, future, and what's to come and all that stuff. And it's very exciting because this year it was a lot of information that we got, and there's a couple of pass holders here on the call, so we're excited for that as well. And there's a lot to come, and I just think that we have to do this in different videos only because it was just so much, and this was a long time coming for us to talk about it, so we're excited.
Yeah, correct. And this was also a 3-day event. So again, just like the kid said, there's a lot of information out here. And quite honestly, we're still kind of going through it in a way. But we decided that we wanted to give you the biggest names that kind of have come out. And basically, a day that kind of falls under our domain here at Nerd Breaking News for you guys. So before we go ahead and jump into the first section, this is going to be Pixar's and animation. Make sure you go ahead and like, subscribe, and hit that bell before you miss any of our episodes. So let's go ahead and look at those videos right now, right? So Eagle, let's get your reaction to some of the videos that we're seeing over here that were announced.
Sure. Excited for this. This is something that Disney priced themselves, right? It's all about their movies, right? How can they move on from some titles that are not necessarily making a lot of money, because at the end of the day, that's the name of the game. And I see some interesting titles right here. For example, Bluey the Movie. Man, Bluey has been just incredible for Disney. And I think they're finally starting to capitalize. I mean, they already have a lot of toys out. The show, it's probably the most watched show, probably more than any Mickey show in the morning. So that says a lot. The fact that probably they've had maybe 3 or 4 seasons of Bluey, and they're already, turning it into a movie. Not also a movie, and I think we're going to talk about this later on the show, but there's also, I think, in Florida, specifically on Hollywood Studios, there is an attraction for Bluey, right? So the particular aspect of Bluey is that it doesn't only attract the kids, it also attracts the parents in a certain way. I think it's universally approved between parents and kids. It's not just like some like a stupid show that kids like and parents are looking the other way. This is actually fun and entertainment at its highest, even though the show is based in Australia. So there was a little bit of a teaser. It didn't matter what the teaser was. Bluey, mom, dad, Chewie, everybody else, is going to be amazing. So me, myself, I'm going to include myself in that. I think it's going to be awesome. So then I look at the Coco, the first look that we had on Coco. I'll give you the same explanation that I told you. I think the first movie was amazing, was incredible. I have it in my top 5 of Disney movies. And I'm just afraid what is going to happen. I have the same way that I was worried about Zootopia, right? When Zootopia 2 came out this year. It's just like I liked part 1 so much that I don't want to see a part 2 like other movies. Like Incredibles 2 wasn't that great. The Lion King 2, nobody even knows there's a part 2 on The Lion King. So those are the movies that I'm excited about. I see also Lilo Stitch 2. That's just gonna make money. This is what it is. Everybody loves Lilo. and Stitch. We recently had the live version made a lot of money. They changed the story a little bit, but I think it was good. I think it was great. I know I loved it. And then finally, Frozen 3. Man, what can I say about Frozen 3? I think the same thing that I was worried about with the part twos. I mean, part one was so successful, and they have a ride on Walt Disney World. So I think that they're coming for their revenge, and hopefully it's a good story. And I'll let the other guys talk about the other movies. So that's my
Yeah. Let's go to do that. Kid, as a parent, which one you're more excited, and which one do you think your kid is more excited to see?
My youngest is Bluey. He's obsessed with him, so I think that would be a route for my youngest. For my oldest, man, I would say The Incredibles, only because the whole superhero element. For me, what I'm more excited about, Zootopia 2 was horrible. I think part 1 was amazing. Let's just say that. Even though it was a $1 billion film, I thought Zootopia 2 was underwhelming. Bluey is Bluey. Coco 2, why are we doing that? Coco 1 is the best Pixar movie in history. I don't know why you're touching that. Frozen 3, I think that's been done before. How many more times is the land going to be frozen? Ice Age, Boiling Point. Didn't we stop 10 years ago with Ice Age?
I honestly thought they were already extinct.
I don't know what we're doing with Ice Age. And then The Incredibles 3, The Incredibles 2 is underwhelming. So they have to make up because part 1 is still the best one of those.
Yep.
With Ghost Market, the story with Ghost Market is a content creator who he goes to a market and he eats a meat and he becomes half a ghost. It's a Pixar movie, so we have to give it for the benefit of the doubt. Hex is a coming-of-age story where a girl finds out she has magical powers. Clay is the one that I'm more interested in, and it's not Pixar, but it's still, it's still Disney. Clay is about Kieran Culkin doesn't want to be a mentor. He's kind of like a bad role model, and then the mentor of the village gives him the very imperative assignment. He's got to take care of little baby Clay. They have their own personality. So for me, that's more intriguing for that. And then Lilo and Stitch 2, I think the Eagle said it perfectly. It's a $1 billion film, and now you add Angel, another $1 billion. So.
Professor, anything else you want to add that they haven't touched on?
All I see here is money. So Frozen 3, I know my niece is going to be all about that. She's going to be real cool about it because she's getting older, but she's going to have us all go see that with her. Ice Age, I've actually never seen any of them. My fiance's looking at me crazy. I've never seen the Ice Age movie. I'm sure I will sometime in the future, judging by that look. So I'll catch up with you all on that soon. Incredibles 3, I think they have to make it because once you make a sequel, you got to make a part 3, right? The thing is, I don't see the buzz for this one like there was for the second one. I think because the second one felt kind of flat. So I don't have much faith in that one. Ghost Market sounds cool. Coco 2, I actually love the idea of them making a Coco 2 because I don't think enough people saw Coco 1 for one thing. I feel like Coco is a niche movie, and if you fell into the niche and you saw it, you loved it. And I think that those are the right films to make sequels of because you'll get a broader audience for both movies. So I think what's going to happen is you're going to see people who may not be of color watch part 2 and be like, this is pretty good. Then go back and watch part 1. So I see that going well. Bluey is the T-Rex of brands right now. I mean, every generation gets them a colored animal, right? And a blue dog. And Bluey is the blue dog of this generation. And I'm gonna watch it probably when it's on video, but I know it's gonna get my views. Clay sounds cool. It's got Kieran Culkin. I support everything he does. Zootopia, never seen him. Hexed looks okay, but it's not marketed to us, so I don't think we're the right folks to give opinions on that one.
Yes.
And Lilo and Stitch 2, personally, they just did a live action of Lilo and Stitch the other day. I mean, thanks, I guess.
This is the second part for that. And they were confirming that the female version, the pink alien is the one that's joining. That's what it is.
Pause. So this is a live action movie?
Yeah.
Yes.
Nah, I'm done. No. because that first one, with that last live action they did, they were playing with fire, and luckily they didn't screw it all the way up, but they were playing with fire the whole time. Don't play with fire twice, y'all.
Yeah, the animated version was way better.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So the way I'm seeing it, there's a mixture of everything, right? We look at Frozen 3. This is gonna make money. Everybody, the Frozen brand, that IP, like that sells.
Yep.
Ice Age has been extinct for years now, and I don't know why they keep bringing it up. And at this point, like, oh, bro, like, be done with them. Like there's no need for them anymore. Like,
well, I think the reason why TK is because they bought it from 20th Century Fox, right? So it's not a Disney thing.
Yeah. Well, you want to say something, Professor?
The reason why is because they got to make up for all these Marvel movies that are losing money. That's why. That's why you got all these animated movies coming out, because all those Marvel movies cost $1 billion to make and are not generating results. They got to keep that bank account stacked up. But I'm sorry I cut you off.
No, you're good, because it goes right into the superhero film that we have coming out in 2028, Incredibles 3. That should be okay. I don't think a lot of people really fell for that second film. So without that momentum, unless the storyline is really good, I don't think this is going to do anything well. I think a lot of people, I'm very excited for that Ghost Market film. Everywhere we turn around, they keep talking about it. So I'm excited to see what they do with that. Coco 2, I love the first one. I think the first one is a masterpiece. It shouldn't be touched. I am very skeptical about what they want to do with Coco 2, because the story that you told in that first film was so amazing that I think it might hurt by adding more to it. I can't add any more from what you guys added about Bluey. I'm not a parent. I don't deal with kids, and I know who he is. And the fact that, he's going to have a movie. She. Ah, see, my bad. I apologize to the community. This is going to be amazing. It is $1 billion movie. Clay, same concept with Ghost. I think it's going to be interesting. Something you guys didn't mention, that this is going to be 3D, but they're trying to make it look as close as possible to stop motion claymation, which claymation has always been kind of like one of my favorite type of arts, especially in media, like this video media. So I'm excited. This is probably the one that excites me the most. I haven't seen the second Zootopia. I love the first one. The fact that there's a third one, we'll see. We always know that the second one is always a bad one. So I'm a little skeptical about it, but I can't still make a judgment on it yet until I see that second film. And I haven't even seen the live action Lilo Stitch one. I don't even want to. But if you are a fan of this franchise, the fact that they're confirming her, I guess, is good news. Any final comments or anything regarding the announcements towards Pixar and animation during D23?
Just excited for what's coming up. Hope you guys are too.
All right. Well, thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Again, this is going to be a big video series for us. I think that we're doing like 4 or 5 videos. So this was video 1. So make sure you tune in for video 2. We're going to be talking about Marvel news for that one. So that's probably going to be the most interesting one. And also stick around for the Star Wars, Disney Plus shows. We're talking about theme parks. And we're even going to do a video on all the gaming news as well. So keep your fandom alive and your Warp Trap engaged. Until next time, fellow nerds, this is Nerd Breaking News.